Well, I'm leading up to our introductions, but first I'd like to tell you a little bit about the luck I've had trying to market my collection of dreams.
The Rar Monster is back.
Oh my goodness!
So I was gone for, I think, 3 weeks because I was just getting everything with school figured out and all of that stuff. So, I'm back now. Yay! And school is just as hectic, but at least I'm doing okay. So, yeah. So I'm just gonna do, all last 3 weeks and this week's topic in one video. So I'm going to spend a lot less time on each topic, which probably is a good thing because I tend to be really, really rambly. Okay, let's go. Bullying. So I have a lot of experience with bullying. I grew up, all my life I've been bullied. I mean, from a little bit in 5th grade, the friends that I had when they first met me didn't like me, and then it got a lot worse after that, especially at my daycare. People just always kind of thought that I was the weird kid and just my personality just didn't sit well with a lot of them, I guess. And like, I don't know, I've always gone to fairly small schools, because I did live in a small town up until I was 8, and then I went to charter schools, and so yeah, I was always, I don't know, on one hand it's good, but on another hand it's bad, because they were all really, like, the charter schools that I went to were like alternative schools, and they were really good, but the thing is they always picked out a couple people to bully, and I have always been in the small group of people that just everybody kind of hates. It was a lot worse in 6th grade. It was, I think, honestly, I think 6th grade is probably the worst year for everybody. I mean, that's like the way I see it. I don't know, because it's just like you're the bottom of the totem pole again, and you're just not. It's just not a good time for anybody. But a big issue is that a lot of the girls that had bullied me at my church transferred to school that I went to in 6th grade, and so not only was I getting bullied from normal kids that would have just bullied me in general at school, I was also bullied by the girls that went to my church, and they were kind of, Hannah Wright was one of the popular girls, and it's never a good time for anybody, but after years and years and years and years and years of just being bullied at every single school that you go to, it really wears on you. Your personality really changes because of it. I mean, I know that bullying has affected me in a lot of ways, because people always fucked with me, and so I learned that people fucked with me, and so I became defensive, and I couldn't defend myself in the ways that I wished I defended myself. I couldn't be confident and just stand up for myself. I had to pick other fights. Like if someone took my spot, like if we were doing projects or something and I had sat down to do that project and I got up, if someone took my spot, especially at the lunch table, I flipped out and I made them move. Or like I wouldn't move for someone. If someone wanted to sit where I was sitting, I wouldn't move, because I felt like wanting me to move, it was just excluding me more from the group. Defended myself wherever I could. And it just happened to be, only petty areas that I could win fights at. I don't get bullied anymore, mostly because I only really talk to LGBT people. And at college, I don't really talk to people. I just go to class and just do whatever. Personality has, I've been able to kind of get away from how I used to be and what my gut reactions were, but sometimes my gut reaction, like I reverse and I go back to old ways, and it sucks, but it happens.
Jamie, I know you're up there looking at us, and you're not a victim. I've had enough. This is my prayer that I'll die. Living just as free as I am. I've had enough. Jamie, you're not free. We're all here.
Binding. So I don't bind because I have breathing problems, and I don't really have much to say. I do bind occasionally, but I'm always self-conscious because I can't do it completely, and I always, eventually, I can't breathe, and I feel like I'm gonna die. But when I do, I just take these things that I found in the women's undergarment section. They're not like girdles or something, but they're made to, they're just a bungee material, and they're made to make your stomach smaller, and so I just pull it up. I think I usually only wear one, but two makes it look better, but that's really hot. So yeah, that's actually really why I want top surgery, so I don't have to bind. Music. So I'm not like some indie music lover. I generally like music that's popular, and I know a lot of people think like lowly of me because of that, but I don't know. I like pop music. I like Lady Gaga. I like oh gosh, I like Kesha. I sometimes listen to the Backstreet Boys. I listen to Ray William Johnson, equals 3. He's a YouTuber. He's a #1 YouTuber. And I listen to 303. They're not as well known, but they're still pretty popular. I mean, so I guess I like pop music. I also, though 303 has a really, I don't know. I don't know, it makes me feel like a gangsta, even though it's not. It's like a bunch of white guys, but it's really, I really like the music. But I don't know. I mean, you would think that I would have more to say because I love music, but I don't know. I just listen to whatever. I just download stuff. On my iPod, I have an app that I can just use, like mp3skull.com, and just download stuff for free. And that's only because I'm poor. When I have money, I love paying for my music. And I love Katy Perry. So musicians that I really love, I always pay for their music. I always pay for Lady Gaga's music because I really want to support her, and I always pay for Katy Perry's music because it's better quality when you pay for it and just buy it off of iTunes. Honestly, it's so much better quality than if you rip it off the internet. So yeah. And passing. So I don't either have a lot to say about passing because obviously I don't pass and I don't make an attempt to pass. It's not really that important of a thing to me, mostly because right now in my life, it's not something that I really discuss. I just, mostly because I'm kind of a coward. I don't, my friends know, but, they don't, I've not, asked them to call me by, male pronouns or by an androgynous name or a different name, than what my mom gave me. And, I mean, in the future, see, the thing is I don't ever want to be self, so in a lot of ways, I don't ever want to pass in a certain way, but the passing for me is, totally different than passing for other trans people would be, because I'm not masculine, and I know there's a lot of people that, trans guys that aren't masculine in how they act, but I'm also not masculine in, how I present myself, because I mean, honestly, I really like, I don't know, like, when I wear masculine clothes, I just look like a lesbian. And when I don't like wearing feminine clothes right now, because I don't like being perceived as a heterosexual female. I don't really know. Passing is a very tricky topic for me, because I think in a lot of ways I would be satisfied if I just got top surgery, and then I would, honestly, something that I really want to do is, if I get top surgery, I have this one Aeropastel pink v-neck shirt that I really want to wear if I get top surgery, and because I love that shirt, but I don't wear it right now because it's a pretty deep V and it shows my cleavage, and it also makes me be perceived as a heterosexual female, and I don't like that. And so I wouldn't really ever want to pass in such a way, and if I was perceived as male, I would want to be perceived as a gender-bending male, because, you know, that's the way I view it. Like, I view that I personally identify more with male bodies, but if I had been born male, I would still I would cross-dress. I wouldn't, like, cross-dress, but I would, be fabulous. So, it's a very tricky subject for me, and it's something that I'm still confused about, and I'm just kind of ignoring it right now, because I don't know how I feel about it, and also I don't have the ability to pass anyway, so I guess I kind of ignore it. I said that, so yeah, I just kind of made it a non-issue for myself, so yeah. Okay. So I think that is everything. I don't know. Next week is Passions, so yeah, I'll be seeing you next Friday, and I'm really glad that I'm back on the channel. I'm back making videos, so bye. And, so I'm going to show you my wall. See? Oh my gosh, look at that Twilight poster. It's so lame. Oh, trans poster that I made. But yeah, I have lots of Lady Gaga because I'm a loser like that. Okay.